out with a suspicious subject in our lodge. Do you have an ID on you?
No, I don't provide ID.
Okay.
Minus a crime.
Well, here's the thing. You're acting suspiciously. Somebody's reporting you acting suspiciously.
Okay.
So now we're involved.
You people swore an oath to the Constitution, and you swore an oath to protect my rights, and now you've just violated my First Amendment right and my Fourth Amendment right. And you're going to learn that from a judge.
Sir, please don't touch me. Why are you guys? Why are you harassing? Why are you assaulting me? Why are you assaulting me? I'm not being disorderly. I'm not interfering.
Hey guys, Patriot First Audits back with another set of videos that demonstrate First Amendment auditors properly exercising their rights in public. Check the description for links to today's videos, and please remember to subscribe and help support this channel. Let's get right into today's videos. Alright guys, what's up? In this video we're going to see Tyrant, Terminator Audits successfully assert his rights against these officers. He's standing right outside a dispensary, but he's actually standing in the police parking lot. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this goes and how Tyrant Terminator Audits educates these police officers that they're not allowed to violate his rights. Let's get right into it.
What's going on, officer?
She came in. Why are you recording everything?
Just because I can. She said something?
Yeah.
What did she say? Yeah.
You're taking pictures of all these cars here.
Oh, okay. Well, there's nothing illegal about that, right?
There's nothing illegal about it, but you just...
What's your name and badge number? Officer Baker, what's your badge number?
You got it right there.
What's your badge number?
Okay, I don't have to tell you that.
That is part of your policy to tell me that. What's wrong, sir? Why are you coming out being unprofessional?
I'm just asking why you're taking pictures of everything.
But I mean, if you're going to engage me, you can't give me your badge number like your policy states?
6810.
Oh, man. Come out being unprofessional.
Out with a suspicious subject in our lodge. Do you have an ID on you?
No, I don't provide ID.
Okay.
Minus a crime.
Well, here's the thing. You're acting suspiciously. Somebody's reporting you acting suspiciously.
Okay.
So now we're involved. So I need some identification.
It's suspicious felony or misdemeanor?
Okay, it's neither right now.
So, okay, then if I'm not suspected of a crime, I'm standing in public property,
you're not
exercising my First Amendment right.
Okay,
Are you going to wage war on that today, sir?
I'm not looking to wage war. Somebody's saying that you're acting suspiciously. I know you're also doing something over in Waukegan or
That's correct.
Dunkin' Donuts.
That's correct. I'm exercising my rights today, sir.
I understand that. Right now, you were reported as being acting suspicious.
By recording.
It's my job. You're not doing anything wrong.
That's correct. So why would I have to disclose my information to you if I haven't done anything nefarious or illegal?
Because somebody's reporting activity that's
Well, all you have to do as an officer is let them know that I'm not doing anything illegal.
Okay, you're not doing anything.
So why didn't you convey it to them, sir?
Okay, well, they're asking me to ask you what you're doing, and you're not...
And I just told you, I said I'm standing here, exercising my First Amendment right to record in public.
Okay.
Simple.
All right, have a good day.
You still don't want to identify yourself?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I'm going to come in and file a complaint on you. I'll go after you.
No, go ahead.
I can go after you.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I'll go after you.
Right, well, I'm going to stay there, and we're going to be... You're recording me, you're going to be recording here.
Yeah, I know. You're recording me now. Your body cam is on, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Please, go ahead. This gentleman needs paperwork to file a complaint.
Yeah, and I need to speak with a higher authority officer as well. Someone, sergeant, lieutenant, deputy chief even possibly. I have some complaints on this officer here, tried to just come and infringe on my rights. Want to be able to make those people aware. Making your department look bad, man.
Okay.
Coming out asking for ID, knowing you don't have a right to it, and you're saying they said something about I'm suspicious when all you had to do was tell him he's doing nothing wrong. That's crazy. And then you just seen me over there at Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm going to have you fill out this.
Yeah, I'm definitely am.
If you want to go ahead and have a seat, here's the paperwork for you to fill out.
Okay.
And we're going to call in someone for you, okay?
All right, appreciate it.
No problem.
What's your name, ma'am?
It's Jones.
Jones. Thanks a lot, Jones. We're going to fill this out and wait to see if we can speak with a officer of higher authority, or Officer Baker there. He comes out and be Tyrant right off the bat. He's getting all close. He's trying to intimidate, but we ain't intimidated. So we'll see. Definitely gonna fill a complaint for him out on him though, for sure. Then he talk about I need an ID. Stop it, man. We'll see though. I'll stay tuned.
Just so you're aware, it'll be about 40 minutes for our supervisor to come in, okay? He's currently in the middle of a meeting.
He's in the middle of a meeting. And who is him? Is he like a sergeant or?
The commander.
Oh, the commander. So is the deputy, you guys have deputy chiefs here? What about chief?
He is also in the same meeting.
Okay, and the meeting won't conclude until like 40 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's about 20 minutes, but we're not exactly sure where the meeting's at, so we're going to give them some extra travel time.
Okay, well then, you know what? I'll stick around. I'm definitely not going to leave. Actually, what I will do is I'm going to go back out to you guys' parking lot and finish documenting like I was doing before Officer Baker came and rudely interrupted me. Just so you know. Okay. All right, appreciate it.
Would you like me to hold on to that paper?
Yeah, Justin, yeah, because I'm going to stick around. Not going to go anywhere.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You want to get it the other way for me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I'll definitely be, like you said, it'll be about 40 minutes before the supervisor is available. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Okay.
All right, guys. Please check the description for a link to Tyrant, Terminator Audits that we see in this video. Properly exercising his rights and making sure that the rest of us have the rights when we go out in public and standing up for us. In this video, it's pretty sad. Officer Baker immediately kind of doubles down, tries to use all the common intimidation tactics, telling him that he's suspicious. Somebody called, he needs to give ID. Tyrant Terminator Audits was calm, stated all the facts, and as a result, this Officer Baker couldn't do anything about it because he doesn't have any authority to ID this individual. I'm always amazed at how often officers say, somebody else called, you were being suspicious, I need your ID. It makes you think how many times that actually works in public and they get somebody's identification and essentially violate their Fourth Amendment right. In this video, Baker was getting pretty frustrated because he's not used to people properly exercising their rights in public, as you can see. So there was a couple times he huffed and puffed and just wanted to get rid of this individual. But Tyrant Terminator Audits properly exercised all his rights, was calm, wasn't rude, and overall this is a very good example of an audit. Let's go ahead and check the next video. All right, guys, this is a really interesting one. In this video, we're going to see some rights violated. The First and Fourth Amendment rights of this auditor specifically are violated in this video. They threaten him for arrest if he doesn't ID without committing a crime. So stay tuned. Let's get right into this one.
So we have Coeur d'Alene vehicle K27, plate P1594.
What's up, guys?
How we doing?
What are you guys up to?
Can I just ask name and badge number so I know who I'm talking to?
My name is Officer Kayafa.
Kayafa.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Would you like these gentlemen to leave here?
Pardon me?
Would you like them? Are they good here, or do you want them to leave?
We do want them to leave. They're standing here. They're filming the customers for...
Okay. So you want them to trespass?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Well, you can't, nobody, first of all...
Do you have ID on you?
First of all, let me have a conversation with you. I was not asked...
Right, can I get a cover?
I was not asked to leave.
Okay.
Okay? I'm standing out here on public property. Okay, this is not private property.
I understand, but he doesn't want you in the liquor store, so you could stay in the parking lot. You just can't go on the side of it.
I didn't go... I'm standing 20 feet back from the door, so... Of course I have ID on me.
I have to trespass you, so I need to formally
No,
get your ID.
No, what are you trespassing me for? I didn't commit a crime.
I have to put it in our system, so I have to ID you.
No, that's not the way it works.
Okay.
You better call supervisor. It's not the way it works. I'm standing out.
Dude,
Listen,
I don't want to get arrested for disorderly or anything.
There's no disorderly.
Okay.
I'm having a
Do you have
civil
ID on you?
conversation with you. Listen to me.
Okay, I'm
standing on public property.
I understand.
Okay, and I'm not breaking the law.
But they want you trespass from their store, so
they can only have me trespass. I didn't go in the store. And a matter of fact, where's their property line? Where's the property line? As far as I'm concerned, I'm not on their property anymore. I'm here talking to you.
Right, and I saw you.
Right. So, well, if I left, I left.
I know. So I need to. They want you formally trespassed. So I need your identification.
I'm not going to get formally trespassed from somewhere I have a right to be. If you're asking me to leave under threat of arrest, then I will leave. But I'm not going to be trespassed from somewhere I have a right to be.
They are trespassing you, so I need to get your identification.
They can't trespass me. There's no lawful basis to trespass me.
It's a private property. They are allowed.
It's not a private property. It's owned by the state.
Okay. Do you have ID on you, or you're just going to do the same thing that he's doing?
I don't have ID on.
I'd like to speak to a supervisor, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Nobody's breaking the law. I'm taking pictures out in public. You're going to try to trespass somebody and arrest somebody for taking pictures in public? I wouldn't do that if I was you. It's not a good idea. And a matter of fact, we're not even on their property.
Did you need anything from me?
I'm gonna get your name. Yeah. So you're Frank.
Frank Ryerson?
Yeah. When they were sitting on in front of your property.
Yes, sir. And they said they're investigative journalists.
That's fine.
I told them what I'm doing. I said I'm working on a story.
And they're taking pictures of the customers.
Perfectly legal.
It is?
Of course it is. I'm in public.
I could do that.
I could do that. I could do that.
Yep.
But they don't have to do it on our property, right?
Right. You know,
I'm not on your property any longer, am I?
I'm gonna get a couple down here and we'll figure it out.
Frank, can I ask you where the property line is?
Frank, what's your last name?
Ryerson. R-Y-A-S-O-N.
Mr. Ryerson, can you tell me where the property line is?
No.
Well, then how am I supposed to leave your property if I don't know where it is?
I said you can go out in the middle of the parking lot.
I'm right in front of this building.
Yes.
Yes.
That's not the way it works. I want a supervisor. You're not going to trespass me for perfectly lawful, constitutionally protected activity. Otherwise, you're going to be facing a very serious lawsuit, and I don't want to do that either. That's not funny. It's really not funny. You just threaten to arrest me.
I'm not threatening.
You got to think, you got a lot of serious things going on in this town, and you're threatening me with arrest for taking pictures in public.
So I can formally put you in our system as your trespass.
That's not the way it works. I'm not going to formally be in your system. I didn't break the law. He asked me, when you pulled up, what was I doing? I was walking off of the property, correct? I was walking up to your car. I was walking off the property, correct? So he asked me to leave and I left.
Okay.
End of story. I'm not going to be trespassed from somewhere.
Okay.
That's unreasonable. And unlawful. Are you going to get a supervisor for me?
I'm getting whoever's coming down.
Okay. And I wish we could have had a more cordial conversation. You don't seem interested in that.
Well, I've asked you for your ID several times. I'm being very...
Is that a lawful request?
Yes, it is a lawful request.
How do you feel that's a lawful request? It's really not.
Because a private...
It's not a private business.
Their business wants to trespass you. I have to get your
I
ID.
already left.
Okay.
They can't trespass.
I have to identify you at first. So
no, that's not the way it works. You're not getting my ID, so get a supervisor down here. That's not the way it's happening. I asked you what your name and badge number was. You gave me your name. You didn't tell me your badge number.
We don't have badge numbers. We have call numbers.
What's your call number? What is it?
K48.
K48. Okay, very good. It's not K27? No? Am I being detained right now?
Yeah, because you're not giving me your ID.
So I'm being detained?
Right now you're not free to leave, no.
I'm not free to leave. Okay. Very good. So if you're going to... Are you threatening me with arrest if I don't give you my ID? If you're giving me a threat of arrest and you want my ID...
I need to identify you, yes.
So under threat of arrest, are you...
I just need your ID.
Well, if you're not threatening arrest, then I'm not going to give you my ID. If you're telling me you're going to arrest me if I don't give it to you, I'll give it to you under duress. That's up to you. I know exactly what I'm doing and I know what the law is, and you need to educate yourself before you make a big mistake for the Coeur d'Alene Police Department.
I'm waiting for my cover to come here before I do anything.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, if you want my ID under threat of arrest, I will happily give it to you.
Well, you denied that, so...
No, I didn't deny anything. I'm telling you I'll give it to you. How are you?
Howdy.
Good, how are we doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Can I just ask name and badge number so I know I'm speaking to?
You're talking to her.
Okay. Well, she's refusing to answer my question.
You're talking to her.
Can I please have your ID?
I will give you my ID if you're threatening me with arrest.
I told you exactly what's happening. If you cannot do it, it's a resisting charge.
Okay, well, if you're telling me, so you're telling me you're going to arrest me if I don't give you my ID, correct?
She's telling you she doesn't want to charge you with trespassing and obstructing.
So if I don't give you my ID, I will be arrested.
You will.
You just earned yourself a lawsuit. Happy day. Good for you.
Because I don't think you understand the law.
Oh, I understand the law very well. You don't.
So listen, they want you trespassed,
right? I just gave her my ID. End of story.
No, listen, they want you trespassed, right?
They have no lawful reason to ask me to be trespassed.
But they do. It's their business.
There's no lawful reason. This is state property. I'm standing here taking pictures. You're going to arrest me for taking photographs in public?
No. Listen, it's their business, right? So they want you trespassed, meaning you can't come in.
That's fine. Trespass, but you just earned yourself a lawsuit.
Right.
Well, now I'm going to sue. You just facilitated a lawsuit against Coeur d'Alene. And I'm going to win. And that's the way that goes. And I'm going to name you personally, and I'm informing you right now that you're violating my rights. Okay. And I'm also informing you that you're violating my rights. So you're aware of that.
11, 12.
You just violated my Fourth Amendment
rights.
Oh, I understand.
The business,
you don't know who I am. This is not a business. This is a public entity.
So you're saying they don't have the right to kick out people who are being disruptive?
Only if I'm violating the law. I was not being disruptive. I was standing 20, 30 feet away from the doorway.
Well, I don't know what you were doing, but they want you
trespassed. So why would you accuse me of being disruptive if you don't know what I was doing? It's all on 2 cameras.
Because they want you trespassed, right?
Well, they could want me sent to Mars. You're going to do that too? You have to follow the law, buddy. That's the way it works. How we doing, bud?
Not too bad. How are you?
Oh, pretty lousy right now. I didn't know it was against the law to take pictures in public in Coeur d'Alene.
Didn't say it was. I just got here, so.
Yeah, well, nobody knows much, huh? This is what you do to people that take pictures in public in Coeur d'Alene.
Listen, the business wants you trespass.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
This is public property.
If you
do you
had a
understand
business-
that this is public? If I had a business, it would be private property.
Okay.
This is public property. You're making a mistake. You can smile and smirk all you want. The only way you could
So the
trespass
liquor
me,
store-
the only way you could trespass me off of public property is if I've committed a crime. You cannot trespass someone from public property when they have committed no crime. That's the way that works. You're going to learn the law today. You're making a mistake.
So,
And I tried to be civil with her, and I tried to have a conversation. She's just running her little ego trip, and that's what she wants to do because she feels like she's got a gun and a badge and she can order people around. This is not the way the world works. This is not the way the Constitution of the United States works. You people swore an oath to the Constitution, and you swore an oath to protect my rights, and now you've just violated my First Amendment right and my Fourth Amendment right. And you're going to learn that from a judge in court. I have very good attorneys, and you have no idea who you're messing with. You're going to lose your qualified immunity because you're aware that you're violating my constitutional rights. That's the way this game works.
no.
Yes.
All right.
Seriously, and I'm not trying to give you a hard time there, Ziegler. If
I
that's
was
how
just-
you... What I'm trying to explain to
saying.
you is that you cannot trespass somebody from public property, which this is, unless they have committed a crime. That's the law, whether you want to accept that or not. And I asked this officer to check with a supervisor and verify what she was doing before she did it. She threatened me with arrest if I didn't give her my driver's license and identify myself. There is no lawful basis for that since I did not commit a crime and I did nothing wrong. So you have now violated 2 of my constitutional rights. And that's a major lawsuit.
If the manager wants you trespassed,
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What if he wanted me trespassed because I have a mustard colored shirt on? Is that you're going to trespass me for that? He doesn't like me taking pictures on public property, so you're going to trespass me for that. Makes no sense. And it's starting to sink into your brain. I can see it. You know I'm right.
Well,
And we should have had this conversation a little more calmly and more civilly when you first got here. You violated my rights. You people, under color of law, have just violated my rights. You did, and you're going to learn that. Well, I know you don't believe that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be making a stupid mistake.
So normally, yeah, we just don't. I know you think we do. We run around.
No, I don't
everyone's
think. I
rights.
know.
That's what
How
we
do you know I'm not an attorney? With many, many years of experience of doing what I'm doing. How do you know that?
I don't.
Right, you don't know anything.
Yeah.
So why don't you ask the questions when you walk up instead of being a tough guy?
Because
you have a gun and a badge on and
because,
threatening people
listen,
with arrest and being obnoxious.
She
Yeah.
had a reason to ID you, and
No,
that's
she
what
does
she
not.
was
She
doing.
had no lawful reason to
Well,
ID me.
I'm going to back her play with very limited
You can
information,
you can back up her play whatever you want.
They want you trespass.
She made a mistake.
Okay. So are you going to sue the liquor store too?
I'm going to sue. Yeah, I'm not going to sue anybody. My attorneys are.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
That's U.S. Marshal.
U.S. Marshal, Fugitive Task Force. Really? Wow. So what are we doing now there, officer? Hey, are you releasing me from detainment or what are you doing? Clown, a clown, asshole.
All right, guys, some rights violated in this video for sure. Check out the link to the original video in the description. In this video, they violate this auditor's First and Fourth Amendment rights. They threaten to arrest him for obstruction if he doesn't provide his ID, which is a violation of his Fourth Amendment rights. The second officer shows up and just doubles down. And then towards the end, you see they run away very quickly because they do realize that they made a mistake in this instance. So check out a link to the original video in the description. And I believe there was some follow-ups there. So check it out. All right, guys, let's take a look at this one from Auditing America. The original video is linked in the description. These officers immediately go hands-on with Auditing America. These are police from, or actually sheriffs from the state of Florida, and these officers always seem to be in lack of training. So let's go ahead and check out the video.
I'm just doing a video about the public building.
I don't think you can do that. Hold on.
Why don't you think that?
Hold on a second. Come on.
Sure. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
May I have your name and position here, please?
Yalitza Santoyo, I'm a supervisor.
Nice to meet you. Could you please explain to her that this is a publicly accessible area and that we are allowed to video record?
So I can give you a copy of this AO, but there is an administrative order that was signed in 2020 that now does not allow anybody to record or take pictures in the building anymore.
That's fine, but
You've been removed from the building.
sir, please don't touch me. Why are you guys? Why are you why are you assaulting me? Why are you assaulting me? I'm not being disorderly. I'm not interfering with anything here. Why are you guys doing this? Call your supervisor, please. You can't just touch people. You can't just touch me, brother. You know that's breaking the law. Do you know what simple battery is? You have to tell me. No, listen, you need to slow your roll. Violates. You're a tyrant. Don't worry about it. You're a tyrant. Oh, yes, I worry about it. I'm going to be outside waiting for your supervisor. You need to call your supervisor. You need to call your supervisor. You need to call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. We'll see. We'll see. Because there's thousands watching you right now, so thank you. Sir, why are you harassing me? Yes, I can. It's a public place. It's a public place. You guys assaulted me. You guys assaulted me. I want to speak to your supervisor because you broke the law. You broke the law. So you can't go anywhere. Are you his supervisor? Because this guy just broke the law. It's called freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. No, you guys put your hands on me for no reason. You're harassing me. Yes. Yes. No, you guys are harassing us. Go ahead, frame me with something, because you know what? Even if I was to, I'm not breaking the law. So if you guys want to arrest me for being free in America, go ahead. But I'll be right out. And then I'm going to protest.
Why are you being aggressive?
No, you guys are being aggressive. You put your hands on me.
Why did you put your hands
on me? No, I did not. Okay. Because I've been filming for the whole time. So go ahead and lie. I'm going to expose you as a tyrant. Enjoy that walk of shame.
All right, another good video from Auditing America. Check the description for a link to the original video. In this video, these are sheriffs. I'm not sure what county. It seems like somewhere in South Florida, probably. I believe Auditing America is like in Fort Lauderdale or Miami or something. But immediately, these sheriffs go hands-on, push him out the door, and it seems like all of these audit clips from the state of Florida always end up showing that these officers are lacking a large amount of training. They don't understand what they are and are not allowed to do. This auditor could definitely talk to a lawyer and see if there's a potential for lawsuit. And that wraps up all the videos for today. Please subscribe and like, and we'll check you on the next video.